Welcome back to my 2 cents, guys, and this is an explosive episode, man. It's fresh off the presses, and the dog's barking in the background, but we're gonna go with it. I'm just too excited. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Holy crap! Jim Carrey freaking retires. You heard that right. Jim Carrey freaking retired today from Hollywood. He said he's done with it, and it's all because they're spineless. Comes straight out of his mouth the day before or 2 days ago. Yeah, so on an interview today, he was doing an interview on Sonic, and then out of nowhere he just says that he's resigning from Hollywood. It'll have to take something really, really, really special to bring him back. It's got to be in gold letters and all that jazz. Jim Carrey. He knows how to express himself. But yes, after his very, very huge talk on the situation of the Will Smith Chris Rock situation, he the next day he's like, I'm done. I don't need this. I don't want it. I am enough, he said. He has enough. He is satisfied with who he is in this world and what he has done. And I applaud him for that. I really do. I respect that man so very much. Jim Carrey was another idol. God. He's my idol, man. He's okay, here's Jim Carrey in my idol world. Will Smith is like right there. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff like that, and in between John Leguizamo. I love those guys. But I look up to so many people growing up in the 90s, and it's just like, oh my God, why? Why is it that this had to happen? Maybe this had to happen for change to really happen in this world. It's a sad, sad thing, that icons have to walk away from what they loved most because they're sickening to the core of what the hell we're going through. What the hell this world is going through. And that's reality right there, Like I was saying yesterday, they can't hide behind their cameras and makeup and their characters. This is who you're idling. This is who I was idling. Oh man, the stories are rolling out, man, left and right. Where Paul Rodriguez was talking about his time working with him back in 2001 on the Ali movie. That he had freaking just spit some ugly stuff at him. He'd treat him really poorly, and it was really disgusting. I think he even said, and while they're in Africa, they say, well, you a long way from home, so this and that, this and that. It's like, man, if he would have said something like that, I would have felt like that's a threat. How are you going to talk to me whenever I'm here working with you? How are you going to talk to me like that? That's just as despicable, as disgusting, and I'm glad the goddamn light is being shown. It's being spotlighted right on him. Because you know what? I was feeling real bad for him past 2 years. Just like the rest of the world. Jada, man, she making him feel like, crap. Oh, man, we're going to support the hell out of Will. Oh, we supported the living hell out of Will. And look what the fuck he does. Look at this shit. Disgusting. I will not put up with it. I would have had his ass escorted the fuck out right there. Please excuse my language. I'm sorry. This is just unreal. It's unreal, man. It's disgusting. Even the check this out. I was hearing reports. I seen the interview. The head guy on the Academy Awards was like, oh well, Chris, he said no, so we didn't do it. Man, who runs the goddamn academies? Who runs the academy, huh? Who's running it that night? Chris Rock's not running it. He's a goddamn announcer. He's a fucking announcer. A comedian announcer. He's the one that got traumatized. He didn't know how to act at that point. You should have made that damn call. And I'm speaking to the guy that was in front of the head guy on top of the academy that was running that show that night. Oh no, some other dude. I ain't catch his name because I don't care. It's disgusting. It all just disgusts me so much that I don't even want to know their name. Don't even want to know. Y'all can look it up all you want, but uh, man, it's just disgusting, man. This can't be. This must be like the worst time. Man, Hollywood had some times too. This is one of the worst. This is by far one of the worst, man. In my eyes, in our generation, 2022, this this is pretty bad. This is pretty ugly where Hollywood is heading down. And if it wasn't bad with the Harvey show freaking few years ago, and then it's just man, it's just oh my god, wow, man. At least the spotlight is being shown on all this, and everything's coming to light. This is what needs to happen. We're losing the icon, man. Two icons this week, huh? Bruce Willis and Jim Carrey. What? Man, much love to freaking Bruce Willis. I hope he goes and have a blessed rest of his life. That's for real. And same thing with Jim Carrey, man. I'ma love him. I love him to death. He was my idol, man. Some people even used to say I used to look like him and stuff. It's like, man, I used to love that guy, and he's the funniest guy in the world. And man, it had to come down to this. It had to come down to Jim Carrey retiring for Will Smith to, what is it, resign from the academy. From the academy, guys. Will Smith is retiring from the academy. He made a statement today, 30 minutes ago. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh no. He said he's retiring and that he is betrayed the trust of the academy. You betrayed the trust of all your followers, all your followers, man. You betrayed the trust of me, man. And I'm just a peon, man. I'm just a speck in the freaking sand of specks and stuff. It's just all the influence you had on these kids, especially the past few years. I'm just over you, dude. I am over you 100%. And I think they should go ahead and just boycott Will Smith forever. Jada Smith forever. Do not touch the kids. Do not freaking ridicule the kids, please. They've been through enough with the Jada and Will's show. They had to live with them as their parents and stuff, man. I feel bad for them, man. The crap that their parents is making them go through. It's a mental thing. I mean, I went through a physical abuse. They're going through mental abuse, guys. That's such a bad thing too, man. I don't knock that 100%, man. I don't knock that at all because that's reality, man. Life is your mental care is all I really want, to be, everyone to just be happy and just be stable in their lives, because that uh that mental instability is just nah, man. It's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. So, yes, we finally got some some justice. And it's just the beginning. I want that Oscar taken out of his hand cuz for what he did to get that, it's disgusting. You got your head so blown up your own freaking butt that night that you felt like you was the king and you could do whatever you wanted. And this is what you do? This is what you do with your freaking power? Dude, you gonna smack somebody smaller than you? Would you smack somebody bigger than you? Would you smack Denzel? Would you have smacked Eddie Murphy? Would you have smacked anyone bigger than you? Let's just say that. You wouldn't have smacked even smaller. Anyone else? You picked one the most delicate, loving comedian that actually that grew up through abuse as well. It's sickening, man. It sickens me to the damn core. I'm gonna say it again. That oh my God, I'm glad that this is happening. Now let's take the Oscars away from him, or that Oscar that he won for the first time in his life that he's about to unwin, and then cancel the hell out of that mom and dad, Jada and Will. Cancel. Now, if the Academy does not take that Oscar back, boycott the Oscars, because apparently they ain't gonna do nothing about it. They ain't do no. All they done so far was just start a statement. Oh, we're looking into it. It's gonna take up April 12th. What the hell they come up with that fucking number for one damn thing? And yeah, just wow. If they don't freaking take that Oscar away from them, then yeah, it's over. Boycott them. I'm saying it right now. If they don't take that Oscar away from them, boycott them. Boycott. They all belong in a bad apples basket. That's where they belong. Most likely, what I see here is that he's gonna give the Oscar back and say I don't deserve it either. Because you know why? They're telling him, they're pushing him to do this, to write these statements, and you're gonna freaking apologize. We're not gonna be the ones to do this. You're gonna do this. You made your mess. You clean it. And that's what's going on, man. And watch, he's gonna get back that Oscar. If they don't, that means I was wrong somewhere in it, and boycott the hell out of them because they're not doing it. If that Oscar does not get returned, because you disrespected every single one of those people that worked so goddamn hard to get there, and you took their moment. You took all their moments, even the people that was doing the announcements. Everyone. That's the most selfish and disgusting thing I ever seen, and it had to take Jim Carrey to retire from Hollywood for this to happen, for things to start happening. Because what was going to happen before if Jim Carrey hadn't said all this? That's how much an influence an entertainer can have. Their followers love them to death, and you're going to do something so despicable. Man, you really influenced in my life, man. He was a real influence. Will Smith really was an influence in my life. I love that freaking Fresh Prince song. I always sang it. But it's really horrible what he become. Letting that woman, rack his brain, man. Oh man, it's just been a disgusting relationship, and I don't care no more. I'm over it. They could rest in peace in my life, in my eyes. I don't care. I'm just done with them. I'm done. I don't ever want to see them on TV ever again. I'm being serious, and y'all should do the same. Burn their CDs, man. Screw it. Get their movies out of our lives, because guess what? It was way worse than we all thought. Of how bad of a person you were. You are. So it's like, man, we don't need that in our lives. We want to grow in love, man. This is what 2022 is all about. This ain't the hate world no more, man. Nah, we're way better than that now. We're way better than that. Love y'all guys. I appreciate y'all for being here. I'm gonna miss you, Jim. Hopefully you do find that golden written script that just blows your mind like Sonic did, to bring you back out of retirement. So, man, sorry that this even had to happen. This sucks, Hollywood did this. The Academy did this. All of Hollywood did that because they were all there, and not one person freaking said anything. They rather just want him to compose himself afterwards. That's it. Now, like, you got to leave. You don't do that around here, man. You just don't. That you disrespected everybody. You smeared 2022's Oscars, the Academy, and everyone that was in there. God, disgusting. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here, supporting me. There's a little bit of a long one, but I love it. I'm passionate about it, and that's all I ever talk about. Stuff I'm passionate about. Y'all have a good one, guys. Peace. Bye.